Hello everyone and welcome to the computer class of class 6. I apologize for this very bad look of mine. I've not had a shave for about a month for different reasons, and also a haircut. So just ignore my look. In today's video class, I will not be having my icon. You will be just seeing the screen, computer screen. So we'll start the class from where we left in the previous class. So open up your books. Let's get to where we left last class and let's continue. Okay, so everyone, let's begin with our class today. We are on page number 15, and in the previous class we had finished up to screensaver. Today we are going to be beginning with installing a device in Windows 7. Now, when we buy a particular computer, a computer comes with a pre-programmed set of devices: a mouse, a keyboard, a monitor, the CPU. Okay, when we have to add another device to a computer like a scanner or a printer, we need to install the device. We need to attach the device, and we have to tell the computer that this is a particular device and I need to use it for this particular purpose. That is called installing a device. Now we'll read through the chapter. Installing hardware devices and driver is much simpler in Windows 7 than in previous versions of Windows. There are different types of hardware devices that may be installed on Windows 7 computers. Windows 7 automatically detects any hardware recently installed and attempts to automatically install sorry for that. Too much of nonsense going on. Oh, my machine is hanging. Automatically install the driver. You may also use CD/DVD that comes with the device of the installation in case automatic installation does not happen. Following are the steps involved in installing a new printer through a control panel. Now, in previous versions of Windows 7, before Windows 7, what used to happen was that installing a new hardware was a little bit more complicated task. Windows 7 is very much easier. Almost all hardware, the moment you connect to the computer, the operating system, that is Windows 7, identifies the device, and it already has a lot of drivers already in its storage. So the operating system automatically installs the driver of the particular hardware and makes it available for your use. All right. Now, if the driver does not get automatically installed, every hardware comes along with a small CD that contains the device's drivers. So you can just put the CD or a DVD into your CD drive and run the application inside it and install the driver. What is a driver? A driver is basically a software. It's basically an information about what is the hardware, the new hardware. It can be a printer, it can be a keyboard, it can be anything. So the driver contains all the information about it, how to use it, etc., etc., etc. etc., etc., etc. Now, what is the system? The system is very, very simple. The steps are given here. Open the control panel, and this is particular talking about how to add a new printer if the printer does not get added automatically. Now, as I said, the moment you attach a printer, the operating system will read it on its own and it will install it for you. But if it does not install, the process is given here. I'm going to show you on my computer also. If you look at my screen here, the process is given as it is given in your book. It says open control panel. Step number 1 is open control panel. Before that, just give me a moment. Okay, like what happened in the previous class, I'm going to increase the cursor size of my mouse. There is mouse like we did in the previous class also, remember. Sorry for that. Pointer, and I'm going to make a large one. Where is the large one? Extra large. No, not this one. Extra large. Yeah, this one. Apply. Okay. So yes. So the steps, coming back, the step is open the control panel and select add printer and devices. Now if I go to control panel here and now in this system you can see that there are lots of options given here. Okay, and now if you just click the start button here, and you see there is an option called devices and printers. If you see that the option just below control panel, devices and printers, and just give me a moment, I will give you through control panel also. Just go to control panel, and inside that you have to look for hardware. If you look at very, very clearly, H, G, H, A, B, C, D, G, H, action center, device, folder, mouse, network, devices and printers. Here you click devices and printers, and you see here this window has opened, and here you have add printer and you have add device. Okay, well, depending upon what you want to do. If you can see, I have got a small printer and a fax machine added here, and all I need to do is just add printer here, and this will ask you a question: what type of printer do you want to install? You want to install a local printer, that means a printer that is connected to my computer directly, or a printer through wireless or Bluetooth. Okay, these are the various options available for us. Now coming back, same thing. If you have to add a device, say if you see option number 2, click on the add device or add printer to start the corresponding wizard, and you see the same window has come up in front of you. Windows will now give you the options and the various. Now remember this particular figure number 2.13 in your book, this option is required only if your printer is not recognized by the operating system. That is, if you plug it, the moment you connect your printer through a USB drive or any other data cable, the moment you do that, your computer will start recording on its own and will start working. It will just start showing you installing the device, etc., etc., etc. But if it does not do that, then you will come to this page called add printer, that is shown in figure number 2.13, and here you see on the left hand side the manufacturers are given. Various manufacturers are here, all companies, and every manufacturer's different models of printers are given on the right side. So what you need to do is just click the manufacturers, click the models here, and if you do next, what happens is, the computer will start installing the driver for you. Alright, now on the next page, page number 17, we are going to start uninstalling a software. Just like you uninstall an app on your mobile phone also, you install an app and after some days you need to uninstall an app. Even in computer, if you install an application, you can always uninstall it. Uninstalling means you can remove it from your computer. Alright. So same thing, the process is given very clearly. It says go to the control panel, programs and features options are there. In programs and features, what I will do is, just give me a moment. What I'll do is I'll just come back to the control panel. I'll just close this and look at my screen please. Control panel. I'm coming to control panel, and you see there is an option called programs and features. You see this one, programs and features. The moment I click that, now see all these lists here. These are the softwares that are installed on my computer. Alright, all these softwares are installed. You see here there is Zoom, VLC Media Player, TeamViewer, Synaptics, OBS Studio. These are Google Chrome. All these are, and there are other system softwares also. Now if I want to uninstall something, for example, I'll just show you. This is a software that I had installed earlier. Now I want to uninstall. So what I need to do is just click on this one, and you see the moment I do this, if I click outside, nothing is on top. You see the top portion is clear, but the moment I click a software, the options for uninstall and repair comes. So what I'll do is just click uninstall. Now the computer is going to ask you, are you sure you want to uninstall this particular software? I will say yes, and preparing to remove. Waiting. My computer is pretty slow. It's a pretty old computer. It's been 10 years, more than 10 years for this computer. So, sorry for that again. Okay, it's still preparing to remove. It will take some time for it to remove. Eventually, from this list, the air server will go. We will still wait. We'll come back to this in a short while when the and show you that this air server will not be there. Alright, now just give me a moment. I will put this into a full screen mode. Okay, because of the uninstalling process, my computer is also gone for a stall. Yeah, so that was the process for uninstalling a particular software. Do not try to uninstall any software in your computer that you do not know. Okay, because it may harm your computer also. Yes, if there is a software you very well know that yes, this is not required, I'm 100% sure, only then try and remove it. Otherwise, it may cause some problems in your computer. Alright, now we just take a small sneak peek back. There's a lot of shouting going on. Now see, this process has started, and as you can see, this process is continuing, and somebody is asking me a question. The computer is asking me a question, and yes, I want to allow changes, blah blah blah. Alright, so it's in the process of installing. Now, utility. We'll start with utility tools for Windows. What are utility tools? Windows come with a variety of utility tools built into the operating system. This utility helps in giving you a better performance for Windows operating system. Let us discuss some of these utility tools. Yes, so we are talking about utility tools, and utility tools help you in giving a better performance for Windows operating system. Let us discuss some of these utility tools. Now, we had discussed this in the previous class, in class 5, what are utility tools or utility software. I'll give you just a small example. Now, utility tools are those small programs in your computer that help maintain your computer. Alright, they are like electricians and plumbers or carpenters. These are people are required. You need an electrician in your house. when something's wrong with electrical appliances. You need a plumber in your house when there is some problem with the waterway system. All right. So these are the special people called, and they will help you fix these things. Similarly, utility tools are those kind of small programs that are required to fix your computers in different ways. All right. Now, the first one that we are talking about is disk cleanup. The disk cleanup is used to clean up your disk by removing all unnecessary files which might just occupy a lot of space doing nothing. This only saves your memory but also helps your computer to run fast. Now, there are a lot of times when we use certain softwares, and when we close the software, there are certain files that are left in the computer memory. Okay, and they keep piling up one on top of the other. Just for example, I will show you. My computer has finished uninstalling that Airway software. If you notice, the list is here. But because the software was in my computer, there are some files which remain on my computer. Now, those files need to be cleaned. It's like after your mother has finished cooking in the kitchen, the kitchen needs to be cleaned. So similarly, even the hard disk of the computer needs to be cleaned from time to time. Okay, this will say not only make the computer more organized, and it will help the computer work properly. Just like I had explained you in the previous when you were in class 5, in a kitchen, if everything is organized, you know where is salt, where is sugar, where are different things, then things are more easier to work. Okay, so what this cleanup does is it organizes your computer. Okay, it cleans up your computer basically. How do you do this cleanup? Very simple. The option is given here. To use this cleanup, click on the start button, all programs, accessories, system tools, this cleanup option. This in turn will start the disk cleanup drive selection dialog box. Click on the drive drop down list and select the drive which you want to clean up and click OK. Now I'll show you how to do it. Again, I have pressed the start button. I will go to all programs. Inside all programs, I'll go to accessories, and inside accessories, if you see system tools, all right, and inside system tools you see disk cleanup is the option. Now if I click disk cleanup here, the computer is going to ask me which drive do you want to clean. I have C drive and D drive. I can select any one of the drive and start the disk cleanup. All right, and the computer will start cleaning up that drive. Okay, let's go to the next page. Alright, now what does the disk cleanup actually do? I'm not going to do disk cleanup on my computer right now because I've just done it 2 days ago. Now, what does the disk cleanup do? It first attempts to calculate the amount of space it can free. Then the time taken may vary in disk drives. Be patient until it calculates the amount of space it can free on the drive. The next step shows you a list of files which can be deleted along with the amount of space you can free. You can click on the checkbox and to select the files for deletion, and click on the OK button for cleaning up the process. Finally, it will ask for confirmation on deletion of the files. Click on the delete files button to clean up your disk. Now there is a 3-step process. Step number 1, the moment you select a particular drive and you click OK. Step number 1, what happens is first the computer this cleanup is going to look into the particular drive. Suppose you select C drive, the disk cleanup is going to show you first is going to find out are there any files that need to be cleaned. So I'll show it to you. I hope my class does not affect. Okay, I'll go to accessories. I will go to system tools and I'll go to disk cleanup. And chalo, I will do C drive and let us see what happens. Okay, now see, saying disk cleanup is calculating how much space you will be able to free on C drive. This may take a few minutes to complete. Okay, now you need to be patient and let the computer do. Now you see scanning, system error, memory dump files, etc. So the computer is going to take some time. After the computer is finished with it, then will come what you see on figure number 2.16. If you see 2.16 here, it will show you which files the computer thinks that can be deleted. Alright. Now the computer thinks so. Not necessarily that these files need to be deleted. So you need to select which files do you want to select. Alright. And after having done that, you can click OK. If you think you don't know about a particular file, you can select a particular file and click View File here. The moment you see View File, it will show you which file it is all about. So you may decide, okay, do I want to keep it or do I want to leave it? Alright. So after this, when you click OK, the step number 6 comes. Finally, it will ask for confirmation of deletion. It will ask you one more time, do you want to delete files? Are you sure? And if you click delete files, the computer is going to clean all those files which you have told the computer that yes. See, as I told you, my computer is a little slow, and especially C drive is going to be some time. So the next option here is disk defragmenter. Alright, let us read about disk defragmenter. When you save/resave, suppose you created a file the first time you save, and the next time, every time you work, you resave or delete a data into your hard drive, there might be situations where small packets of information are deposited in random places all over the disk. Alright. Just like disk cleanup, this is a little bit different. This is called fragmented memory, which requires longer time to read whenever you retrieve the information. Now, what does this Windows Disk Defragmenter do? The Windows Disk Defragmenter bring this fragmented memory into continuous memory location, whereby improving the speed of the computer, as a hard drive need not look at random locations for accessing tiny bits of data. Okay, follow the steps of defragmenting. Now, what is defragmenting? Basically, disk cleanup is cleaning your kitchen after the cooking is done, and defragmenting is arranging your kitchen. Okay, take salt from one place to put it in another place and arrange, so that next time when the computer has to look for something, it knows where exactly to go. Okay, so the disk defragmenter, what it does is it arranges your computer, puts things at the right place. The cleanup has cleaned up the nonsensical files, and defragmenter has put the useful files at the right places. Now, what is the disk defragmenter? This is the process, same process. Click the start button, all programs, accessories, system tools, and where we saw in the system tools, if you see here, just give me a moment, we'll start. Right now I cannot do disk defragmenting because the disk cleanup has already started. So I'll just show you where it is, system tools, and this is disk defragmenter for you. You see here, this is disk defragmenter for me. Alright, the moment you do that, it is going to ask you, oh, sorry. Okay, now there are various steps in this defragment. Just like this cleanup has 3 or 4 steps, even this one will have 3 or 4 steps. This will display, now the moment you click this defragmenter, this box, figure number 2.17 in your book, this will appear and it will show you the current status. Okay, right now what is the status? Okay, if you read step number 3, click on the drive and click on the analyze disk button to analyze the fragmentation status, and defragment disk button to start with the defragmentation process. The activity of defragmentation is shown in the progress column. Now what happens is, you see there are drive number 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I want to find out what is the status of C, is it defragmented or does it need fragmentation, I have to click on C drive and I will click analyze disk. So what the computer will do is, computer will go into C drive and look that does the drive require any arranging. Okay, so if at the end of it, you see this is the process section. Here the process section will appear, and at the end of it, if it says that yes, you need to defragment it, then you can click the defragment disk here. So let me try, and let's see if I can get this defragmenter started. My computer is a is a nonsensical computer. It does not allow. Actually, let's see if it works. I don't think so it will work, because the disk cleanup is actually working right now. Yeah, see, it's working. So jai hok, this is the process. The process is given. Any confusions, you can clean up your disk also, and you can do disk defragmentation also. The process is very, very simple. It's given here, and once it is done, last process is click the close button. All right. With that, we come to the end of chapter number 2. Before I finish, and once again, even in the last class, out of 99 students, I have received responses of only 30 students. And I am telling all students, I'm giving, you can take it as a warning. This is not nice and I'm not very, very happy. Alright, I am going to be very, very serious about certain things. And now I'm going to start giving you marks for your classwork. So those people who do not attempt will get a 0 mark. Alright, and I will not take a computer test. I will combine the marks of all the activities given so far and then give you the marks. Alright, so I would request everybody to attempt the activity and finish the activity. And if you have not done the previous class's activity, please go back into the GCR and finish my activity. Alright, otherwise I'm going to give you a 0 in computers. Alright, chalo, with that, this is Alok sir saying bye-bye for this particular class.
You're welcome.